Hello and welcome to another retro core, and today we are taking a look at the Brook Xone SE adapter. So as you can see, the adapter is very small and extremely easy to connect up to an Xbox One Elite 1 or Elite 2 controller and a Series X or Series S controller. The top of the adapter has two ports, one for connecting and one for audio pass-through. To set up the adapter is very simple. First we plug in the supplied USB cable into the adapter and then connect the adapter to the controller. The other end of the USB cable plugs in to the top of the controller. As you can see, it's very sleek and actually looks part of the controller. It fits really well and does not get in the way of using the controller. So starting from the left, we have a capture and touchpad simulation button. Next to that we have turbo button for adding rapid fire. We also have a remap button so you can remap the controls and a wireless pairing button. And on the front of the adapter we've got the audio pass-through so you can listen to audio and use your microphone through this, the charging jack and also used for updating firmware, and the switch to connect it to PlayStation 4, regular Xbox or Series X or Series S, and Nintendo Switch. So let's see this adapter in motion. Can you actually switch on the console with it without having to connect any cables? Let's take a look. So here we are over by the PlayStation 4, and as you can see by the LED, it's in standby mode. One press of the button on the Xbox controller will switch on the PlayStation 4. Look at that, now it's blue. Now you may be wondering if there's much lag on the controls. Well, as you can see here, it works absolutely perfectly. Now maybe there is some lag. I don't think there is any lag though, because I cannot feel a thing. It feels exactly as it should. All the options work on the controller as expected, so everything you can do on your PlayStation 4 controller you can now do on your Xbox Elite 1 or 2 or Series X or Series S controller. That includes bringing up the menus, taking screenshots, everything. So let's give the Brook Xbox SE adapter a try on the PlayStation 4. And what better way to try it than with a game that needs precise movement. This is the new Alesta collection, or Game Gear Alesta collection from M2. And as you can see, it works absolutely flawlessly. There is no noticeable lag whatsoever. Everything works as you'd expect. It's exactly the same as playing it with a PlayStation 4 controller, but now I've got a D-pad, which actually feels good. I know that's gonna upset some people, but seriously, I've never liked the Sony D-pads. That's just what I don't like. But I do like the D-pad on the Xbox Series X controller. It's very nice. Now the Brook Xbox SE adapter also allows you to use the touchpad. Well, simulated touchpad. It's done by holding down the simulated touchpad button and using the right analog stick as movements on the touchpad. So that means any games on the PlayStation 4 that actually need to use a touchpad can still be played using this method. As you can see here, I'm inputting some text using the touchpad method. And games that use motion controls are also supported. Yes, this does also replicate the motion controls, so absolutely anything you can do on a PlayStation 4 controller can be done now using an Xbox controller. Now you may be wondering, can you actually switch off your PlayStation 4 remotely using the Xbox controller? Well, let's take a look. And the answer is, yes you can. So there you have it, that is the X1 SE adapter from Brook for the Xbox One Series X and S and Elite 1 and 2 controllers. Comes in Micro B and Type-C formats. Excellent adapter for playing PlayStation 4 or Nintendo Switch, and even PC. Features all the things you need: touchpad, motion controls, and audio pass-through. What more could you ask for? I'm very happy with this, and I'll certainly be using my Xbox Series X controller on my PlayStation 4 from now on. Oh, and one more thing, you can also use this adapter to play PlayStation 4 games on a PlayStation 5. Nice little bonus.